Students, now I will explain War and Conquest of Kalinga. The early part of Ashoka's reign was apparently quite bloodthirsty. He became a follower of the Buddha's teaching after his conquest of Kalinga on the east coast of India in the present day state of Orissa. Kalinga was a kingdom that prided itself on its sovereignty and democracy. With its monarchical parliamentary democracy, it was quite an exception in contemporary India where there existed the concept of Raj Dharma. It means the duty of the rulers, which was intrinsically entwined with the concept of Kshatriya Dharma and bravery. Students, अशोक अपने प्रारंभिक समय में खून का प्यासा था और एक स्ट्रिक्ट जनरल था, लेकिन बाद में बौद्ध धर्म की शिक्षा ग्रहण करने के पश्चात वो एकदम शांति प्रिय शासक बन गया। जैसा कि ये इतिहास में कहा गया है कि कलिंग विजय के पश्चात ही उसका हृदय परिवर्तन हुआ। ये कलिंग आज वर्तमान उड़ीसा में स्थित है और उस समय प्राचीन काल में ये अपनी संप्रभुता और प्रजातंत्र के लिए मशहूर था और वहाँ पे राजतंत्र था और जिसे निभाना सभी का वहाँ के क्षत्रियों का मुख्य राजधर्म था। नाउ अशोका's diversion towards Buddhism. Ashoka now desired to extend his kingdom to encompass Kalinga, and so he led an army to conquer it. A very bitter war was fought, and at the end of it, the army of Ashoka emerged victorious. Kalinga was now in Ashoka's reign, but the massive massacre of this war made Ashoka lose his peace of mind. He was overwhelmed with sorrow at the destruction he caused. He visited the battlefield after this war, which made him realize that he was on the wrong path. The victory held no value for him as he surveyed the devastation that had brought him the victory. The pain and suffering of the wounded and the heart-rending cries of the mourners of the dead affected him profoundly. He vowed to give up battles, to lead a peaceful existence, and more significantly, to carry the message of peace wherever he could. The experience of war, amount of death, suffering, the devastation left in the wake of the war, filled with grief. It made him resolve to shun violence and take to spreading the message of peace. तो बच्चों, कलिंग विजय के बाद अशोक का हृदय पूर्ण रूप से द्रवित हो गया, क्योंकि उसने युद्ध में इतनी लाशें देखी और इतनी लोगों को बिलखते, रोते और चिल्लाते हुए सुना, जिससे कि उसे आत्मग्लानि हुई और उसने ये प्रण कर लिया कि अब वह कभी भी इस तरह का युद्ध नहीं करेगा और जीवन भर शांति का प्रचार और प्रसार करेगा। स्टूडेंट्स, सी दिस पेज एंड learn the following dates that are given in your book. These are very important, and all these dates can come in your examination also, so it is very important. You should learn it very carefully. Conversion to Buddhism. अब हम लोग बच्चों समझेंगे कि अशोका ने अपने आप को बुद्ध धर्म में कैसे समर्पित किया। एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम ऑफ हिज लाइफ, अशोका वॉज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड टू द टीचिंग ऑफ बुद्धा. ही वॉज इनिशिएटेड इनटू बुद्धिज्म बाय उपगुप्ता, a disciple of Buddha. Buddhism changed him in many ways. One of the major changes was that he gave up hunting, which was a favorite sport for him, and also gave up eating meat. In his efforts of spreading the message of the love and brotherhood and peace, Ashoka had inscriptions known as edicts can be seen even today in many places like in Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, and at Siddhapura of Chitradurga district, Kopala, and Maski in Rachur district of Karnataka. He had placed them also outside India, like Peshawar in Pakistan.